What the fuck？ 啊 ？What the fuck？ 好，观众大家好，我是看欢迎收看这期的恐怖视频合集。那么这期给你带来11个恐怖视频，是选自于博主 14目。那废话不多说，我们现在开始。Hit past shadow， 停机坪黑。
The following video was uploaded by user Sales87 and it was captured at a helicopter landing pad, which is part of a local hospital at which Sales is working. He never saw anything like it before and was looking for answers. He states, "This is from security footage at the hospital where a co-worker noticed what appeared to be a shadow walking on the helipad. I know no one was out on the pad at the time. I work in the area that uses it the most, and we didn't have anyone to fly out at the time. What could it be? Let's take a look."
OK， 听起来挺诡异的。我去，还真是一个黑影啊！它是半屈的身子，但不是很清楚。可以看见是一个人的形状，但是根本看不见身体，然后再慢慢消散掉了。这并不是流畅的视频画面啊。
With CCTV recordings like that, people always jump to the conclusion that it simply could be a bug. But I'm not sure in this case. It appears that this shadow has a clearly noticeable head and torso. And how do we explain it vanishing into the wall to the right? Where could this shadow stem from, in your opinion? Certainly a pretty mysterious capture that Sales noticed that night.
Call on doorbell.
The following was forwarded to me by Clemence, and she states that this video could be a possible recording of an apparition leaving a house. It was posted by user Decoonery and captured by the doorbell camera of his friend. He states, "The figure was caught on our doorbell camera. To clarify, there's nothing on the side of the house for it to come from, just our property. Here's a picture during the day for context."
外面有个骷髅骨架。
I would have dismissed it as a bug on the screen, but there's a sound that matches the figure. What do you guys think it is?
Okay. What the fuck? 啊？我去，这什么玩意儿？
People say that they find it looks like two apparitions. Maybe the second one, running after the first. The sounds that were recorded with the video appear to be those of a person that is trampling. It could also be very heavy steps on a floorboard.
那个灵体好像手上拿什么东西啊？那他手很长，然后瞬间又变短了。
The apparition moves way faster though, but still, it all could be related, since nobody was up that late at night. What's your explanation? If it wasn't a reflection from the other side, I'm not quite sure.
我操，我起鸡皮疙瘩，太离谱了！这他什么玩意儿？而且看不清脸。Ghost Toe。
In this video, we follow two urban explorers as they make their way into an abandoned building complex that was subject to a current renovation. The man had heard about rumors that were saying that this area was pretty notorious for scares, hauntings, and creepy experiences that people apparently had come face to face with.
总之就是不断闹鬼。
Not much is known about the specific area though. As they investigate this particular room, a dark shape seems to move by.
Okay. the fuck？ 是小白？小白很少见啊，小白。
It clearly looks like an outline of a person. Maybe a deceased resident who used to live in this building.
是一个模糊的人形。
The two men only found out about this anomaly after they had returned home.
太黑了，拍不到。有可能他真的是不知道了，但是这是一个废弃的地方。Holy shit！ Nightly Peeper.
The next video was captured by a nanny camera, and it is said that it features a young couple which had recently moved places into a new home. They had a feeling that their new apartment was haunted, since it was a really old place and weird noises could be heard at night, and even shadows seen once in a while. User Jonathan218 has shared it on his profile, and I know what you're thinking. Could it be that this young man might even be creepier than the clip that we are about to watch? The father didn't notice anything strange at the time, and only saw the weird occurrence when checking the footage afterwards.
Ah? 是张人脸。我去，这也太诡异了吧！他为什么这么看小孩 ？Oh my god！ 感觉像一个变态一样。
We clearly can see a creepy face that is appearing from behind the crib and looking at the toddler. And it appears almost as if this person is very familiar with the kid. But if you believe the author, no other family member was around at the time, at least not in the kid's bedroom. So if this wasn't the kid's mom, who else was it? Maybe an intruder or a creepy unexplained event. You decide.
我去，有点吓人，这场会演。Ghost Lady.
While these friends were on a paranormal investigation, they recorded the area for several minutes and even took pictures once in a while. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, besides a sudden temperature drop that all of the participants noticed after a while.
该不是日本的吧？
But old buildings are always full of cold spots, so no one questioned it. Although, when a strange moaning sound could be heard far away in one of the halls, everybody felt immediately uneasy. Their camera even captured more strangeness.
Okay, 很模糊。
Does this represent the shape of a ghost that was possibly roaming these old halls? A second snapshot revealed something even more creepy.
还有。
The image of a woman. Was she haunting the same area while our investigators were on their exploration?
她身上还穿着衣服，你敢信
I can't say.
这有点刻意了呀。
Now we want to take a look at the case of Alberto, who's uploading some really terrifying videos on his YouTube channel Saturns. He's a young man that always has been interested in the paranormal. He states that one day, tired of being a kid without the means to support himself or his family, he contacted the spirit world and offered anything they wanted if they would help him to get rich. Well, after a couple of days, some really strange occurrences started to unfold in his apartment, and he started to feel ill. His condition worsened pretty fast over the past couple of weeks. He seems to make the best out of the situation, but the paranormal events in his apartment haven't really gotten better. He tells his viewers that several times he saw a black shadow man standing in the corners of his apartment, looking at him. At 3 AM one particular night this April, he wakes up due to loud noises in the kitchen and starts documenting. Please be advised that I had the subtitles generated and that they are not 100% accurate.
这人的家中装饰有点诡异啊。
3 de la mañana casi estaba aquí en mi casa, pues descansando. Ya saben que yo no me duermo temprano y se están escuchando.
然后结果厨房里面发出一些声音。
Les comenté que tengo una infección en el diente 13 de abril. Pues estaba un poco resfriado, pero les comento que se oía ruido aquí. Escuché esto y ahorita pues igual ahí están dormidos aquí en mi casa. Pero
after explaining the situation for a bit and walking through the apartment, he concludes that he didn't really see anything out of the ordinary in the kitchen, and that nobody but himself was awake that late anyways. But on the way back to his room, there seemed to be something off.
Estaba viendo yo la televisión, pero pues ya llevo un rato.
有什么东西吗？有没有黑影好像？
Me da miedo ir a asomarme porque
我还真有，很清晰啊。
What appears to be a creepy young female is standing right behind Alberto as he passes by. Now, is that a manifestation of the devil, perhaps?
What the hell?
Another night, Alberto wakes up once more in the middle of the night. After talking to his viewers for a while, he tries to contact the entity in form of a little game, and hopes that it would show itself again to him. Foolish, you might say. I agree. Let's see what happened that night. Apparently, after reading up a bit about evil spirits and Ouija activity, Alberto informs the viewers about several techniques he wants to attempt in order to better his situation. And as the night gets later, he walks around in his apartment once more. And little did he know that the evil spirits seem to be around again, maybe even waiting for him. Be ready.
我去，要来了。
pueden ver que tengo el otro teléfono. Voy a preguntar si hay alguien aquí, por favor manifiéstese. Bien, voy a tomar la fotografía. Igual si me pueden echar la mano si se llega a ver algo por ahí o alguna cosa, pueden comentarme.
房屋装饰太诡异了，说实话。
Pongo mucha atención en alguno de los dos teléfonos, ya que está difícil ir grabando y tomando fotografía. Vamos a ver ahora este cuarto.
What the fuck?
Les comento pues, no hay nadie y aquí se ve bueno para tomar una fotografía. Ya les había
你们看见了吗？我操，在床那边
a mi perro, a mi pic.
露个头，你知道吧 ？Oh shit.
Have you seen it? Now let's take a second look at it. Alberto didn't see it either at the time, and only could he realize after watching the replay what was lurking from behind his bed.
Está gordito y a él le gusta mucho jugar pero pesado. Entonces, miren aquí están con entonces pues, vamos a tomar una. No pongo mucha atención en alguno de los dos teléfonos, ya que está difícil ir grabando y tomando fotografía. Vamos a ver ahora este cuarto.
就在床那边。
Como les comento pues.
看不清他是长什么样子。
The female entity seems to be kneeling right behind his bed and looking at him once more. She blends in with the background quite a bit, and it was impossible for Alberto to see her in that moment. But it should serve as a reminder that you should never tamper with dark energies, and that they are dangerous. What would you guys do in that situation? It appears that this female has attached itself to him.
对，看起来是被附身了。Holy shit！ 自己有点恐怖啊，说实话。
Two friends were on their way home after they took a nice trip to Tokyo. They were saying that they captured many great memories on their camcorders.
日本人懂的都懂，好吧。
One of them captured some additional material while they were on their way to board the large Airbus, which was supposed to take them home again in a matter of hours.
空客。
When the camcorder records the seating area within the airplane, a grim figure is getting recorded in the overhead compartment.
我去。啊！
It clearly looks like a female ghost, which is lurking out of the shadows. She is rolling her eyes around, which makes the whole recording even more unsettling.
对于日本的看看就好，因为有很多假的，所以我一点都没有感觉。对于这种东西来说的话，看看就好。
Have these men brought something with them from their journey?
Evil spirit.
This clip was sent by Joshua, and we are able to follow along an explorer who ventured into an abandoned house in a rural area. He started to record the following events on tape, and it doesn't take long until he gets quite uneasy. The man starts to hear some mysterious noises coming from the second floor, and he makes his way in to investigate.
用 DV 机拍的吗？为什么是 tape 的磁带呢？这里面是有够诡异的，说实话。
After checking several rooms, he captures something on tape.
一个人来这边确实是胆子有够大的。我去，站在这边。他直给我盯着他。
Now what has his camera recorded here? Let's zoom in a bit.
靠近就直接消失了。啊，应该是缩回去了。
It's hard to say, but could it be a figure peeking out of this store?
对啊，从门中窥视。什么也没有。
Nothing seems to be in this very room, not in the closet, nor in any of the corners. But what about the hallway? Let's see.
OK。哦，我操！吓我一跳，是一张海报，只是一张海报而已啊。 对，应该是海报。
Definitely stuff straight out of a nightmare. Did the man come across an evil spirit or something else?
那不是一张海报吗？ Guardian Angel 守护天使。
Following was an interesting recording posted by user Fluffy Furry Buddy. He states, "Just witnessed this on my baby monitor. What am I looking at?"
点意思啊。
Was it a guardian angel? Maybe the kid astral projecting? Or just a bug?
星体投射吗？没有人知道啊。没有人知道这玲玲在干嘛。星体投射照来说是没有办法显现的。Creepy chance.
The next two videos we want to check out were two train-related incidents. Alan has sent the following, and it was captured by a train worker who noticed a strange flash of light in the distance. He pulls out his phone and starts recording, and that thing seemed to be coming really close.
是俄罗斯的吗？我去，这有点离谱啊！发光的。
What is this? Do you have an explanation? Are we looking at CGI here? Or is this one of these natural phenomenons, like ball lightning perhaps?
CGI， 这么一说确实挺像 CGI 的。What the fuck？ 不知道，很难判断。
The next clip was sent by Emmanuel, and he states that it was shared on the profile of Victor Gonzalez. The story behind this clip is that a security guard who was working night shift at the train station heard a child crying. He didn't see anybody at the station though, and when yelling for the kid, he didn't get any kind of response. So he started documenting this weird event. Once he passes by two specific train cars, this was captured.
拍到个影子，但我感觉跟那发光东西没有关系啊，这属于是赶上了啊。我感觉这是两件事情。
He says that he believes it to be the spirit of a child that, for whatever reason, appeared between the two trains that night. Might he be onto something? Was it perhaps somebody pranking him? Or is this little shadow apparition actually a spirit from another realm? The following was another nightly recording, which was captured by a security guard who was surveilling the cameras at the local graveyard. Something really odd appeared on the side of the screen, right in front of a particular set of graves. Rumor has it that it were several ghosts that were appearing in front of their eternal resting place.
What the hell? 这是更离谱啊！他们在说话，但是在墓地里面出现鬼魂。
It's interesting, since these shapes have several sizes.
其实挺合理的。
And I personally don't believe that we can explain these sightings by assuming that it was just insects. Your thoughts?
但这么显现，确实是之前没有见到过的。好啊，观众们，视频这边结束了啊，这恐怕是目前为止最恐怖的视频合集啊，希望你们不要在3更半夜的时候看啊。那视频就到这边，我们下次再见吧，拜拜。